Okay, lately I've started all my new cosplays, which include Kakuzo and Toby, and I was sad enough to find all over the internet there was no help on how to make everything, or maybe I just didn't find it because I didn't have enough patience. But I will show you how I've made most of my undergarments for under the robe. I'm starting the robe tomorrow night because my mommy's gonna help me, but I will show you what I've gotten so far. Firstly, I have the socks, right? It just looks like a white tube right now. Through the bottom you can see the heel. And all I did basically was find a knee-high pair of cheap socks at Wal-Mart and modified it, but it really depends on how big basically your ninja shoes are, of how big you cut all the holes and your shoe size. But cut little bits at a time so you don't like completely mutilate it, because mine work actually pretty fine. And secondly, homemade ninja shoes. I can barely see them. Goes up like that. What I did is I took a pair of flip-flops. You can see the remnants of that. Took an old long sleeve shirt sleeve, cut it about good length to make sure the shoe would fit in it. It would go up your ankle. And then, since there will be fabric on the bottom, but I cut mine out. It really depends on your personal preference, but it's better to cut it out so you can actually walk. But you would put it all the way around, and then I pinned it. I tried glue gun, but it crumbled off and totally destroyed my other pair, which I converted to a thinner flip-flop, which is a better idea. This won't be as bulky like my moon boot ones were. Basically, again, shoe size and color of the shoes actually. Mine are black because the first time I made my ninja shoes was for Gara. And now they're for Kakuzo and Toby. The socks obviously go over that. For the robe, I found a great tutorial online, which I'll put the link in the description over there. And this is probably the most helpful tutorial I've ever found, and it enlightened how to make the robe and not make it look like crap. But they're being cleaned right now and I'm painting them. But this is for the bottom of a snap. And to get it as anatomically correct as possible, people do use snaps, but to be quick and easy and not be confused, people do use zippers, which so you don't need to put the trim in, because it basically fills in, but I'm using snaps and I'm going to paint them red because they're a pearly white right now. And then I put the trim over that, which I just got some simple ribbon. And another way that I do manage to make so many costumes is that I do not order anything online. I try to buy everything and sew it myself, which of course is a hell of a lot cheaper, and you will not have to worry about being ripped off through eBay or any cosplay site, which I've heard people have taken 3 or 4 months to get their actual costumes, and they spend hundreds of dollars on crappily made costumes. And so I always like to make my own, and it gives me a great sense of accomplishment when I actually do finish them. But I usually do go a little bit too fast, and some of them turn out a little bit bad, but I make modifications along the way to make sure it actually is going to work. And the best thing is ever, always buy more fabric than you think you will ever need. Because I have run out mid-costume before and had to wait to get more. So, it's always best to be prepared ahead of time, and things don't work. Always hand sew first and then go through with the sewing machine. Because if you mess up, hand sewing is so easy to get little stitches out with the needle. Because you can easily cut one and pull the entire string out. Okay? So hopefully I enlightened your, well, I guess, cosplay adventures to help you along the way.